The hero Grados, with his warriors, used sacred stones to combat the evil's darkness. He defeated the Demon King and sealed his soul away within the stones. For the darkness in prison, peace returned to Magville. But this peace would not last. It never does. It never does. It always seems like something is going to disrupt it. Never be sealed away forever if you're an evil bad guy. Have to escape at some point. The Grotto Kingdom, ruled by Vigar, the stalwart, silent king. He looks like a bad guy. Out of all the people, he looks like a bad guy. But that could just be me judging people by their appearances, which you should never do. But look at the shadow coming from his brow over his eyes. If that's... And of course, the facial hair gives it away as well. But if this is not a bad guy, I would be surprised. Artists got to do a little bit better. I'm hoping I'm not an idiot. We'll see later down the line, shall we? It's now the year 803. An instant, the whole of Magville is threatened by an unexpected atrocity. The Grand Empire, the largest of Sacred Stone nations, has invaded the Kingdom of Rhaenys under the orders from Emperor Vigar. Oh my goodness, look at that. Not even 30 seconds later and I was already proven correct. Man, I'm good at this. I'm broken and I won't stop until I see Rhaenys restored. I won't stop until I'm reunited with my father and brother. Overly hopeful, considering where your father is, but knowing the Fire Emblem stories, he's gonna live just long enough for us to meet him before he collapses dead in our arms. That seems to be such a common theme with all these fathers and kings. So what are your orders, sir? Orders? Just stand there and watch. I'll crush them myself. You command, sir. It's gracious he rolled high. Ha, that's what happens when you face my lance. I will say, Fire Emblem Castle's notoriously easy to breach. One guy guarding an open door, where you can just stroll into the castle, not the greatest for defense. Probably should look into changing that in the future. I received word of your father. Your Highness, please tell me, is my father well? My friend, King Frodo, did not survive the fall of Castle Rhaenys. No, it can't be. Wow. Okay, so I was completely wrong. They actually designed that off a character early on in this game. Even one with a picture. That's surprising to me. Though whether that remains actually true or not, who knows? Regardless, I guess we have to go get revenge now as well. Always relied on you to protect me, brother. I'd rather not be so burdened to you in the future. So I thought maybe I should learn to protect myself. I'm your brother. Brothers are supposed to protect their sisters. Nothing for you to worry about. It's no cause for concern. Yes, but I'm your sister. Sisters are supposed to worry about their brothers. Aw, how sweet. Sibling affection there. I do think everybody should learn how to defend themselves in the case of emergency. Especially in this time period when you're a lord who might get stabbed in the back or invaded by an opposing army. It's always good to be able to use a knife or two. Yes, go ahead and teach her a little swordplay. Who knows, 3 years in the future it might be necessary. So we've now got Garcia as well, who's a level 4 fighter. Here's one thing I dislike. This guy was talking about how he's such a famous fighter, how he had led battalions. He's level 4. That means he's only fought, what, a dozen soldiers, maybe less? I can't imagine he is that powerful being this low level. Which is, it's always irritated me in games when they're like, oh, this guy is so impressive, and then they don't give him impressive stats to back it up. But for game balance, it makes sense. Story-wise, ugh. Good miss. Good miss. Oh, you dumb bastard. I get he was the only one left that he could have attacked. But still, that's just stupid. Threw his life away. Erica, you must take care to never lose that bracelet. Proof that King Faldo entrusts the future of Rhaenys to you as children. Death, why are you not telling me? I apologize, Arnett. When the time comes, I'll tell you what I know. Until now, I see. It's obviously the Sacred Stones. Or part of the Sacred Stones, or one of them. I don't know. It's related to the Sacred Stone in some way. That's why it's so important that we had to retrieve it. I don't know why she can't realize this. I guess she was given it as a young child, so maybe she doesn't think it's as important because you shouldn't give the children something so important. I don't know. Regardless, it's obviously that narrative device. What does His Majesty be thinking? Breaking our long-held alliance with Rhaenys, invading without warning? Been this way before. He abhors violence. Not notice the recent promotions? Where are they going to? They're not to soldiers who have Grotto's best interests at heart. This invasion is prelude to a much larger war. His Majesty is no longer the man we knew him to be. Clan, no matter what any of us think of our orders, your servants will not question His Majesty's intentions. I will say this. Few more people throughout history and gaming questioned orders of their commander and, did something about it. Maybe the world would be a slightly better place. Help me. Look familiar? She's a citizen of your precious Rhaenys. Now give me the bracelet. Do it or the child dies. No, please, do it. But I have your word that the child will suffer no harm. Princess, wait, that bracelet. It's not worth a child's life. Forgive me, Seth. No mistaking it. Now, take your weapons. Take them off and hand them over. No, surrendering our weapons would be tantamount to suicide. And too much from us, I see. The peace and idleness have not dulled the wits of all Rhaenys' knights. Oh, then my hostage was no more use to me. Is she? Such a waste. Wait a moment, I've had such a delicious idea. If you heard of the giant spiders prowling about this region, a nice hot meal, wouldn't you agree? You can't. No! It'd be a delight to watch. The fools curse the day they were born to Rhaenys. Well, how could you do such a thing? War, there are no rules, and war you do anything. Anything! Just like it was stupid to hand over your bracelet that's obviously important. You thought, oh yeah, so just let the hostage go and we can walk on our merry way. That's just how this story is going to go. No, idiot. I get she's young, I get she's inexperienced in the ways of war, but the bracelet is obviously important to our boy here, so why not just keep it? The ancient kings of Rhaenys felt it was prudent to seal away yours. They feared his power could be misused. They have to remove the temptation. Break the seal, the keys to break the seal were hidden, forged into bracelets. Very ones that you and your brother, Prince Ephraim, wear. Are bracelets? Okay, so it wasn't actually the Sacred Stones, because that would be irresponsible giving that to a children. Instead, it's just the key to the lock of the most important vault in the entirety of the kingdom. That makes it so much better. Erica's company rushes towards Castle Renval, where Ephraim is being held. Surrounded by lakes, Renval is a natural fortress, but all but unassailable. The lone bridge held by an enemy is the only entrance. Erica has only one choice. Decides to confront Grotto's soldiers head-on. That seems like an oh-so-brilliant idea, just to attack an enemy when they're strong in a fortified position. Luckily, this is a game, so it's much easier. Still, I feel like they could probably figure out a better plan than this. Must have failed? How could this be? I guess it's up to you. It's probably because you didn't put an archer on the left ballista. He had a mage, and he was over there probably trying to figure this thing out, but it's really difficult to pull a string back and then press a button or pull a lever to launch it. It's a very complicated machinery. Only the most smartest of archers can do it. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to follow links down below if you want to see some of my content, and I will see you all next time.